Hi there, this is Mladen Jovanovic from complementarytraining.net, and I'm here to announce a new version of Strength Card Builder 3.2. I'm not just gonna go quickly through it. The main new feature is ability to print all the athletes automatically. So you just select the athletes you want to print. It might be 100 athletes, whatever the size of your group, and then you can easily print it out to your default printer. Pretty much everything else is the same. We have a menu workbook, menu worktab, or worksheet. Here we define the athletes. We define their maximums, or using main exercises. Again, you can define your own main exercises. It doesn't necessarily need to be these. It might be a hex bar deadlift, and maybe you can use that to prescribe your lunges. So you can most of this, not most, everything in this Strength Card Builder is very flexible and very modifiable. So you can add your athletes. One thing to keep in mind is that this is a table. So every time you add something, you want to make sure that that's included inside the table by stretching. Usually it's automatic. Here we define exercises. The Strength Card Builder comes with around, tell you exactly, 219 exercises, and again, you can add your own. You can remove these. Sometimes you want to remove just to avoid big drop down list. And hopefully next installments, Excel 2016, we might have something to quickly search in a drop down list, so just to quickly be able to find the exercises. Set and rep schemes, again, you can define your own, change these. There's a space for up to, I think, more than 200. Yeah, exactly 200 set and rep schemes. I think that's more than plenty. It comes with around 100 set and rep schemes, including, I think, Dan Baker wave system, some of the Joken Olympic progressions. So you can use that. We have warm-ups. Group workout is for printing a group workout card where you have multiple athletes doing the same workout, and we have 4 strength card workouts depending on number of training days. So you have 2 training days, 3, 4, and 6. I've used Joken's tier system, so I named it to pay the pay him some, give him something in return. So I named it tier system. So because the design is highly influenced by strength workout cards by Joken. So anyway, the main addition is this guy here. So click here to print. Before, you had to select the athlete from the list, and as you can see, Excel is not the best. It's not very optimized for a drop-down list when you zoom out. So when you work on Excel for Mac, this becomes much more visible. So, and luckily this also works for Excel on Mac. So we can zoom in, So we can zoom in, and before we had to select the athlete, you go File, Print, select another athlete, File, Print. But now for every sheet we have this click here to print. For example, let's go with this one. This is the workouts I did in April, and it was a Greg Knuckles bench specialization program. So for example, I create a template for my athletes, and I want to take their 1 RMs into account when prescribing training, which is basically a training load individualization. And that's why I created this. So now it's quite easier. You just go click here and print. And now you can select multiple athletes, add, and then just click print. Now when I click print, it's not gonna print because I disable it in VBA. I'll show you what I did, but it's gonna print on your default printer. On my PC, my default printer is PDF, so I'm gonna create a couple of PDF files. Now it's just gonna, it's not gonna print, but it's gonna show you that it cycles through the selected athletes and create a strength card for them. So when I click, it just cycles through the selected athletes. If I select all, it's gonna cycle through all the athletes and calculate their weights. Okay, so everything works same on each tier. If you multiply this or change it, try not to change the location of the name. It needs to be U2 in this case for this to work, or at least not to screw up your sheet. And remember, when you're using VBA, you cannot do a Control-Z, you cannot undo changes. So make sure you have a copy always. So if you want to change the names, you can change the name. If you want to copy it, for example, call it a preseason hypertrophy phase, whatever, you can do it. So you can just, click here, move or copy, and create a copy. So, and then you can call it whatever you want. So hypertrophy 1, hypertrophy 2. I'm just gonna delete this. Let me just, okay, doesn't matter. So now we go to Visual Basic, and I disable the printing. I'll just enable it. And now when I go print, let's say I'm gonna select only 2 guys, and I go click print. Because my default printer is DOPDF, I'll just call this 1. And now for every athlete, it's gonna ask me a name of the PDF. And that's pretty much it. If I go back to my dashboard, to my desktop, should be printed in documents, I guess. Yep. So now we have a printout for Aubrey and a printout for August. So now it's very easy to print for all the athletes. Again, it works for all strength cards. One thing to keep in mind, if you want to change the default printer, this is gonna go to a default printer. You need to go to, you can type here default printer and change the default printer. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you use this Strength Card Builder 3.2. Thanks for watching.